Hey folks, Rich here at RCINFORMER. Today we have the second flight on the MIG-29 Fulcrum from Arrows Hobby, coming from hobbyzone.com. We've got Steve on the camera filming this thing. If you guys want to see the initial flight we did, it's up in the upper right hand corner. You just look at your, there's a blue, or not a blue, but a white circle with an eye in the upper right hand corner of the video. Click on that, you'll get all the drop downs for the assembly, build, and setup of this thing. And today we have a 4,000 pack in the airplane. I'll pull it out here. This is, again, just our second flight out on it. It's a 4,000 SPEKTRUM Smart battery. It's a 30C, I think I have in there. Let's check it at the end. I think it was a 30C 4,000 pack. It might be a 50, but we'll take a look at it. We also, with this battery in here, from you guys, if you guys saw the first flight, we had our CG at about 95 millimeters after the screw right here, behind the screw, like right here. Now we got it balancing a little ahead of the screw. So the screw head is about 86 millimeters. So we're probably balancing it at about 80 now because it seemed to be a little pitch sensitive. So let's try it out. We got a little extra weight, a little farther forward CG. And for the gear mods, check out that video. I'll show those as well. If I get enough requests for the gear modifications I did, I may make just a separate video to show you all that. So please inquire, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for new videos coming out in the lower right hand corner below the video. And let's get this rolling, Steve. Let's do a quick flight control check. And we are good to go. Here we go. I'm going to get my glasses off because there isn't any sun here today. Let me do a quick run up here. Lots of power. That last flight we did with a 3200 pack, we ended up with 40% left on the battery. So, okay folks, here we go. Taxing out, a little bit of flaps. We did straighten out the nose gear situation, but I do realize that I forgot. I actually put this on 7 channels, Steve. So I actually have a nose wheel steering set up on a 7 channel, and that's why I was off just a hair. So I can trim my nose gear with my 7 channel with my knob. Right, left, up, down. Flaps for takeoff. Here we go. Take it off. Easy. Powering back, save some power. That picks up some speed there. Yeah, it's nice and stable now. Going straight up. Outstanding, nice flyer. Yeah, that last flight, Steve, on the 3200 pack, we landed with 40%. So we had a lot to go still on that 32, so this 4 will give us some good time. Nice flying plane. We take it up a little bit higher, Steve. I'm going to just roll it inverted up high, just see how it does. Oh yeah, flies great upside down. Let's bring it by inverted here. That's a nice flying airplane. I'm using 100% throws in the aileron, I think. And there we go. Beauty, beauty. It is solid. Solid. Let's push it over, see how it does. It does well. Power it off, let that nose come down. Nice flying plane. Power's off. Power's coming back in. I tell you, it almost feels like a stabilized plane. It doesn't have any of that in it, but it is solid, solid. The wind's pretty light right now also, so full flaps are in, Steve. Drop them all. Power's coming back. See if I can come by slow-ish. Not bad, not bad. What's that?
That's pretty slow.
There's a cop over there, man. He's going to give me a ticket. See him over there?
He's watching on the radar.
Yeah, he's clocking me, man. Outstanding. Here we go. Coming down, lighten it up. I have to get some of Guniac's burners in this thing.
Yeah.
Wow, what an awesome airplane. Holy smoke, Steve. This is great. Okay, well, let's go. Drop some flaps, landing gear. See if I can get another landing out of it here. See if we get a touch and go and then come back in and land. Power's off, dropping the nose. Power's coming in. It does seem to sink a bit. You want to land it with some power. 2, 3, I'm current. Let's go. Gear and flaps coming up. Beautiful touching down airplane now, Steve. Holy crap.
It looks good.
Presentation pass here. Get the top side in.
That's pretty.
Awesome. Look at that thing. Outstanding. All right, let's get the gear down. Get the flaps coming down. Wow, outstanding model. I'm impressed. MIG-29 Fulcrum. They even gave it a cool name. I'm at about 1/3 to 1/4 throttle coming in here. Flaps coming up. Outstanding. Excellent flying model. Holy smokes. I'm holding the elevator back. Take advantage of that aerodynamic braking. The landing gear is actually fairly wide on this this thing, so it does fairly well. Our landing gear mod works, Steve.
Looks good.
It worked perfectly.
It's about 4 minutes on the flying.
Yeah, let's see what the battery. Let's take a look at the battery, see what it looks like on the 4000. I don't have my telemetry module in it, the one I normally use, because it's kind of tight in there, and putting that whole module in there is kind of a pain. So you can kind of see how tight it is right there. So,
yep.
and that's the 4000. So again, it balances. I'll show it again, just ahead of that screw, like right here. So it's probably, again, the center of that screw is 86 millimeters. So it's ahead of that, so it's got to be about 80, maybe even 77 or somewhere in there. So, but really nice, folks. If you didn't see the other video, do check that out, because I do talk about the gear mods. It helps it rotate a little bit, where I cut about 5 millimeters off of this. I added, did you get on that okay?
Yeah.
And then this one right here, I added a 6 millimeter spacer. I recut the flat spots for everything. Now the airplane sits upright. It sits at a good deck, and it rotates a deck angle. And it actually rotates really nicely. It's not a problem. Easy fix. If you guys want to see that in more detail, I can probably make a separate video, so just request it. If enough guys want it, I can show you that in a separate video. But honestly, it really doesn't need it. It's such a simple fix, and those pictures will really show that thing. So let me get this battery out of here. See if I can get down in there and pull this strap out. It's a little tight in there. I have no Velcro in this. If you guys do check out my assembly video, guide video, I'll show you how simply I put in my battery floor right in here. Can you get in there okay?
Twist it a little bit to me.
What's that?
Twist the other way.
This way?
Other way.
This way.
Right there. There you go.
All right. You can see my battery floor is just double-sided. It's shelf liner with double-sided Scotch tape in there. And I show you how to do that in the video, real simple. It saves on a little battery compartment space, and you're not tearing your battery out so much when you're pulling your battery out. That shelf liner really grips this battery pretty good. So, oh, one more thing I was going to show everybody that I forgot to show you. This is one little thing I did the other day. Steve, I may have to angle this differently. Can you see that hole in there?
Yeah.
You got that hole?
I just turn it to you a little bit, right there.
Right there?
Yep.
That hole goes all the way through to the battery bay.
Yep.
If you can get this area here, you see that?
Yep.
That hole right there. I didn't notice there's not a lot of exit cooling. There's space back here for air to come in through this bottom hole. Okay, it comes in here, goes over the battery and goes out, but there's wires jammed in here. So I felt like it needed a little bit of exhaust hole for the battery area.
Cool.
So I stuck that little hole in there. That might be helping a bit. The battery's warm, but not ridiculous. So let's check it out and see where we're at. We'll park this over here. Here, we'll take a look at this thing here. Get this thing out of place here. Pop this in. That's the SPEKTRUM 4050C.
50C, okay.
So it is a 50C. Perfect for jets. This is what I fly in the The E-flite A10. What do we got here? Can you focus?
Yep, 19%.
19%. So that was perfect. So guys, whatever our takeoff to the last landing was, that's our flight time. So you can run 4,000s in this airplane all day long, not a problem. And I think a good CG for this airplane is probably about 80 millimeters. So that's a good flying CG for this airplane. But anyway, folks, otherwise, set this up the way the book says. You can see right down here my elevator. It's pretty neutral. I mean, I set it down just a hair, but it doesn't really need it. If you're at let's say 80, 85, 90 on the CG, you don't need any crazy mix. There's already, in fact, I don't know if you can look at that, Steve. You see that negative elevator in there?
Yep.
There's already a ton of it in there, and it flew great like that. But definitely CG at about 80-ish, right in on that area. So, but anyway, folks, beautiful airplane coming from Hobby Zone. Real impressed. HobbyZone.com. Check out the links below, where to get one in the description. If you guys purchase one through our links, we do get a little commission for that, and that really does support our channel, and we appreciate you guys doing that. Otherwise, help us out, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get future videos coming to you guys. It'll notify you of it, and we do appreciate you watching. Steve, you got any comments?
We need to have someone build one in a 90 millimeter.
This is badass, man. We're gonna need, yeah, actually a 90 would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We may have to get this out here with the Tomcat, man, and do some ACM engagements with it. Well, folks, we will have this at, if NAW in the fall happens, we'll have it there, and we'll be bringing it to some other events and so forth. So stay tuned, folks. This is really just one sweet jet all the way around. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching RC Informer. Stay tuned. We got more videos coming, and we will see you guys next time.